Hello everyone, my name is Titan Crush and welcome back to another Sea of Thieves, a Pirate's Life guide. Today we'll be covering Tall Tale number 5, Lords of the Sea, and this is the final Tall Tale in the Pirate's Life adventure. If you wish to see the previous guide, it will be linked down below. So anyway, whether you're trying to complete all the commendations to unlock some cool cosmetics and an awesome shanty, or you're just stuck, this is the guide for you. I know we have a lot of options when it comes to finding a guide, so thank you for picking this one, and I'll try to keep it as honest and simple as possible. With that said, let's begin with the Lords of the Sea Tall Tale Guide. Quick disclaimer, before I begin, in order to complete the Sea of Silence commendation for this Tall Tale, you will unfortunately need to run through the Tall Tale twice. More on this later. When you load into the game, you'll want to go talk to the castaway, who has a new tent set up on the beach of any outpost. Walk over to these shelves and vote on the last Tall Tale on the right. This time the dialogue is actually pretty interesting, so feel free to listen. In this Tall Tale, you will once again be sailing with Jack Sparrow to the Coral Fortress, to finally find and stop Davy Jones and the Dark Brethren. The Coral Fortress is north of the normal Sea of Thieves map, so if you happen to spawn far away, I would recommend hopping over to a new server. That should save you some time. And don't worry, the shroud will magically part for you to safely get there. Now this Tall Tale is one big battle. You will be fighting through several waves of ghost ships in a very similar fashion to Flameheart, so if your naval combat skills are a bit lacking, or you want to warm up, consider quickly completing a Ghost Fleet voyage from the Order of Souls, if you're at Reputation level 25 or above, or the Flameheart World event. Make sure you're comfortable around your ship because this fight could become overwhelming at times if you're a less experienced player. With that said, before you set sail, make sure to stock up on plenty of supplies. I would recommend taking at least 40 to 50 cannonballs, 20 to 30 planks, and a fair amount of food. If you're in a time crunch or just lazy like me, you can buy some cannonball and wood crates from the Merchant Alliance, although I don't buy the food crates because they only have bananas. When you're ready, set sail to stop Davy Jones, and if you ever lose your course, just follow the giant Davy Jones cloud in the sky. When you arrive, you'll be immediately greeted with some ghost ships. You'll need to take down 5 ships, with each ship taking 3 cannonballs to kill. Jack can do some work on your ship, especially if you're solo, so don't be afraid to sometimes leave the cannons to go bail. If you start to run low on supplies or have some spare time between waves, pick up these ghost crates. They have some good resources inside. On to wave 2. Here, 2 siren statues will spawn with a red cloud around each, as well as more ghost ships. You'll need to take down the 2 siren statues before proceeding. Don't worry about the ghost ships, but don't forget that they're still there. I counted about 5 cannonballs to destroy each statue. Stay clear of the red cloud because it'll damage your ship. Wave 3. Now 3 more siren statues will spawn, as well as the Black Pearl. Destroy the statues like before with the help of the Pearl. Back to what I was saying earlier, you'll clear out 5 siren statues per run of the Tall Tale. In order to complete the Sea of Silence commendation, you'll need to destroy 10 statues. So you'll need to go through the Tall Tale at least twice to get the commendation. Bummer, but at least you'll get some combat practice. In Wave 4, the Black Pearl will be joined by the Captains of the Damned as you fight ghost captain ships. These take about 10 cannonballs each to destroy. When you're finished with that, it's time to go ashore and deactivate the Spire. Park over by this sign, and start up this path to the top. On the way, you'll find 5 journals. The first can be found at the split in the path on the left. The next journal is at this parkour area, also on the left. After some more parkour, you'll arrive at this ladder. Climb up and you'll find the third journal, again on the left. Slide down to the right and you'll find the 4th journal by this fabulous man. Climb up through the shipwreck and you'll find the final journal out of this set next to this lady. Continue on and you'll come to the Ladder of Doom. Be prepared for a fight with our favorite ghost pirates in front of Cutler Beckett, who just kind of stands there. There's plenty of food in the barrels around the room, so grab some mangoes and pineapples. Calypso will assist you by zapping some of the ghosts with lightning. The last ghost pirate will drop the key to the dead man's chest. Open it and wait for Calypso to do her thing. Run! You can easily exit the Spire by jumping off this ledge, or as I call it, the suicide perch. Swim back to your ship and raise anchor quick. You will now begin an epic fight with the Flying Dutchman. She's very powerful and can send a large volley of cannonballs at you, so don't stay parked for too long. Also, don't get too close or she'll send a shockwave into you. If you're on a smaller ship, I would zigzag behind her and attack from out of range, but if you're on a larger ship, you should be fine with just attacking broadside. Just be careful. Also, try to keep an eye on the Dutchman at all times because you do not want to miss the awesome explosion when she's finally destroyed. Congrats! You defeated Davy Jones. Now it's time to celebrate aboard the Black Pearl. There's some cool dialogue here, so consider sticking around before going over the last 5 journals in this tall tale, which are all aboard the Pearl. One is at the front of the ship, 2 are next to the helm, 1 is in the captain's quarters, and the last one is below decks at the front of the ship. Wave farewell to Jack Sparrow and the Black Pearl, and that's it. You have now completed the final tall tale for the Pirate's Life adventure. Remember, you'll still need to complete it a second time to get all the commendations. If you complete a tall tale, you should now have these coral cannons, and if you complete all the commendations, you'll receive this coral hull. And if you complete all the commendations for each of the 5 tall tales, you will also unlock the Pirate's Life shanty. Anyway, that's it for this guide. Hopefully it helped you out. Remember that I have guides for each of the new tall tales in case you still need to complete some commendations. And if you're interested, I also have playthroughs for each tall tale with my reactions. Please consider liking and subscribing, it helps me out and it supports my channel, and you can undo it at any time. And if you have any further questions, ask them down below in the comments section. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.